Let's look at this division of complex numbers problem. So the big issue here is that I have an I in the denominator. So I need to get rid of this, and the way to do that is to multiply by a disguised form of 1. So remember that I is the square root of -1, and we can't have negative roots or any roots in the denominator. So I'm going to multiply by the I from the bottom, so I over I, which is just 1. So what I end up doing is distributing on the top gives me 4i minus 3i squared, and on the bottom I get 6i squared because I times I is I squared. Now anywhere I have an I squared, I'm going to replace that with -1, and now I'm going to clean this up. So up top, I have -3 times -1 would be +3. I'm going to put that first, plus 4i over -6. Final step, clean this up into a complex number. 3 divided by -6 is -1/2 minus 4 divided by -6 is why I wrote minus, would be -2/3 I. In this next division example, now I have a difference, a binomial in the denominator. So the trick for getting rid of the I when you have a binomial is to multiply by the complex conjugate. So this is where it would be 5 plus rather than minus 2i over the same thing. So it's a form of 1. So now what you're going to do is you have a binomial times a binomial. You need to double distribute, so you have 4 multiplications to make in both the top and the bottom. That produces 10 plus 4i plus 15i plus 6i squared in the numerator, divided by 4 multiplications to make in the bottom, 25 plus 10i. Now I'm going to distribute the -2, would be minus 10i minus 4i squared. All right, so we've got like terms we can combine. Also, anything with an I squared can be replaced with -1. So up top, my like terms here, I'm going to have 10 plus 19i, and then right here this would be 6 times -1, so it's going to be -6 over bottom. My like terms would cancel right here because I've got 10i minus 10i. And here at the end, this is going to be plus 4 because -4 times -1 is a +4. So on the bottom, I get 29. I can still clean up 10 minus 6 is 4, so 4 plus 19i over 29, which is equivalent to 4/29 plus 19/29 I.